Hello everybody, I'm going to tell you about the Navmesh bug. The Navmesh allows NPCs to walk around a level and it doesn't affect ESM files, which is what all Beth's games come with, is ESM files. That's why Beth are not affected by this. However, it does affect ESP files, which is the only files editors we use or we're given create. So anything you make with an editor that Beth gave you since Fallout 3 will have this problem. That includes Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas and now Skyrim, because this bug has never been fixed in any of them games, and I personally have reported it to them hundreds of times, asked them have they fixed it hundreds of times, and got ignored hundreds of times. So Bethesda have been told about this and done nothing. Right, and this is going back 5 years now, remember. Now this level here, this area here, this is in an ESM file, so all the pathgrids work, or the navmashing works. See, even the companion follows me correctly. There's no problems whatsoever. Now I'm going to go through this door into another level, and when I do, you'll see my NPCs walking around and behaving themselves, proving my navmesh works, and my packages on the AIs work, and everything is fine. Which may sound slightly confusing, but stick with me because I'm going to show you how to break it. Now this isn't a hard bug to duplicate. In fact, it's a repeatable bug, easily duplicated. So they haven't got any excuses for saying they didn't notice it, because it's easy to spot. Now there he is walking around. We're going to go down here. Notice the companion is following me, no problems whatsoever. We look this way, we'll see another one is still kicking around there. Go through this door. See, no problems whatsoever. They're all walking around. No problems with the navmesh. Everything is fine. I must be absolutely mad because there's no navmesh problem here, right? Wrong. Let me demonstrate. I'm now going to move 2 cells away from the cell I've just been in, so it's forced to reload it a second time. Now this is an ESM level, so this isn't affected by the bug, remember. We're going out into Skyrim, and then we're going to turn around and go straight back in. Now if you just move 1 cell away from the level, you don't see this bug. When you move 2 cells away, that's when it hits. Oh, trouble is there's a dragon attacking right now, so right outside this thing takes ages to load, so I think I might cut this down a little bit. Finally, right, it's loaded, we're outside, somewhere around here there's a dragon, but we're not interested in that. Now we're 2 cells away, we're now going to go straight back to the level we were in. Now I could do this over and over again, and I could show you the same bug over and over again. It's 100% repeatable. It's dead easy to duplicate. It's been there since 2007. It's been reported countless times since 2007, and yet it's been in every single Bethesda game since 2007. Well, not every single one, but Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas and now Skyrim. And from what I've noticed, I'm hearing reports that the world editor thing is still bugged as well, and that goes back to Oblivion in 2005 or 2006. So there isn't actually any improvements to this editor that needed fixing, or bugs that needed fixing. There's none of them been touched. Now here we go. See, he's not moving anymore, and if you notice, my companion here oddly is following me, which has took me by surprise because usually this doesn't work. We go through here, these aren't moving anymore, my companion suddenly can't follow me. You see, that's where her ability to follow me ends. Now none of these are moving. If we go through these doors, there's others I've placed which we haven't seen yet that also can't move. In fact, they just turned into statues. Now the Navmesh bug makes them do that. Alright, it stops them from moving. Now for an RPG game that involves NPCs moving around levels, having a bug that prevents them moving around is a pretty damn serious bug and should have been fixed 5 years ago. However, Bethesda don't really give that much of a toss over their editor, otherwise they would have fixed this 5 years ago when we first reported it to them. Now, as you can see here, if you were making a weapon mod, you wouldn't be affected by this. If you were making a spell mod, you wouldn't be affected by this. If you were making a beauty mod, you wouldn't be affected by this. But if you were making a house mod, if you were making a guild mod, a castle mod, or anything involving new levels which you had to Navmesh, you would be affected by this. Which means the editor on its own is producing ESP files that are subject to this bug if you go more than 2 cells away after entering them. The only known cure for the bug is to exit the game and reload. That resets the nav meshes, and when you leave and return, it happens again. Every time. It's 100% repeatable, it's dead easy to see, it's dead easy to demonstrate, it's been reported to Bethesda hundreds of times by me personally, and it's been ignored every single time. With this bug, there's absolutely no point making levels with the Bethesda editor. However, there is one workaround I know about, but it means keeping all the fancy stuff for the ESP file but making the level itself separately. And what you do, you make the level completely, as you see it here, decorate it, nav mesh it, but don't put any NPCs or anything on it. Then you save it off, you convert that level into an ESM file, and then use the ESP file to add characters, doors, all that kind of thing. That is the way you work around this problem. It's the only way you're going to get a working level in any Bethesda editor from Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas or Skyrim due to this bug. There's no other way you can do it. Unfortunately, you cannot make an ESM file using the Bethesda editor because it doesn't support making ESM files. It only supports making ESP files, and only ESP files are affected by this bug. Welcome to my world, folks. That is the Navmesh bug. Bye.